Okay, I wanted them to do the intro, and as you can see, we didn't do it. Today's movie...
You didn't say anything!
Today's movie is Gamera The Invincible. It cannot be shown worldwide, so those in Japan that are missing our show, I'm very, very sorry. But Gamera The Invincible is what we're showing, and it's New Year's. It's January 2026, and we're actually doing the show on New Year's Day because it tends to be kind of dull on New Year's Day. Nobody's really doing much except for house cleaning and stuff like that. So,
I do that every day.
Gamera The Invincible 1966. This is dubbed into English, and that's why you're allowed to show this, because somehow this gets around the copyright. Is what I'm told. It is kind of a long movie, though, an hour and 26 minutes. So.
Is that long?
Yeah, it is for us. Yeah, because a lot of our old movies are like an hour. Okay.
Then we're done talking.
Yeah, pretty
Done.
much. Pretty much. Yeah. So Christmas is over. We haven't done a show since Christmas, have we? Or have we? Did we do a show since Christmas?
You and I did.
Me and you did the
Yeah.
last show, yes. Yeah. So family Christmas that we had at her family's house. Deza didn't go. Dar didn't go. First year where it was just me and Patty going out of our group of usually 6 altogether.
But you guys were like the cool gang.
Well,
that
yeah,
time.
everybody
You're
came to us this time
welcome.
because some people are sluts and some people aren't. So everybody come to us and talk that would normally not sit at our table. They
Yeah.
sit at our table talking about slutism. So, yeah, but or actually we have the lack of sluts in this family.
That is
what
not
it
a
comes
lie.
It
That
comes
is
down
not a
to,
lie.
which is sad. It makes me. I'm crying.
That's not sad.
I'm crying
That's a good
underneath.
thing.
No,
Crying
it's
on the
not to the
inside.
guys, but yeah. So I'm crying underneath. That's why I'm wearing the sunglasses, because my eyes are just all puffed up from crying. Okay? Okay, Gamera is a turtle. And normally, I've seen Gamera movies. I'm sure you have too, haven't you? Many as a time.
Sure.
Tell
I
me
bet
if-
she doesn't even know what Gamera is.
Yeah, because I already told her.
Oh.
But Gamera, in a lot of his movies, he's a turtle, and he usually will fly, he will spin, and where his legs come out of his shell, fire will shoot out of.
That's kinda
like
cool.
like it's his jets. But this movie, he did not do that. Gamera also is usually, a lot of times, friendly, kind of like how Godzilla starts off being bad in some of the movies, but later on, he's our friend and he's protecting us, you know. Gamera is usually okay, but Gamera is wrecking things on this one. And yeah, I think I'm going to have to take this off because I moved my head to, it's Happy New Year's. See, I went to Walmart yesterday to get, last minute, they had one hat left, they had these crowns left, and people were coming in wanting to buy it, and I had to even buy mango sparkling
It's got to be better than
juice.
the raspberry stuff we had last night.
Raspberry's usually kind of strong.
Oh yeah,
don't
me
you
and Maze
think?
were both like,
Yeah, little strong because we don't drink.
no, but I'll
so-
tell you what, the alcohol section at Myers was woo!
Wiped? Yeah, was it wiped out?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. Before we start the show. Should we talk about it? Yeah. Before we start the show. Should we start the show?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Why don't we go ahead and start the show, and then we'll come back because I want to start off with something else, and yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah.
Should we? No, I don't think we're ready yet. We're not ready.
I wasn't ready.
We'll start the show in a minute. First, the big news of the week. The engagement of, let's see, is this your 17th or 18th time that you're engaged in the last couple of years?
Stop.
In the last couple of years?
Yeah.
First time in the last couple of years.
Yes, isn't it? Yes. She's engaged, for those of you that aren't following along on Facebook. I know some of you are, but yeah, she's engaged. And we're so excited because the wedding is right around the corner.
Oh my gosh.
Right around the
It's
corner.
March of 2027. That's only a year and a couple months away.
So if you're watching this in February of 2027, it is right around the corner.
You have
Otherwise-
to plan that stuff ahead of time. You have to save up money ahead
He's
of
waiting
time.
to see if he's going to run or not. That's all it is. He's just like,
Oh,
he's
let
done
me
2
show my
years.
ring.
There's her ring.
And I know you guys are like, that is not an engagement ring.
That's her skull ring.
I love
That's
it.
what she picked out. That's what
I
she
picked
wanted
out
for an
multiple
engagement
rings
ring.
and just told them to pick and
that's
decide.
what she wanted, and so that's what she got for her engagement ring. And so the date is in March 2027 for those that want to do wedding shopping. Get out
You
there.
gotta do that
It's not a
stuff
nice
ahead of
day
time.
here because we were
No.
gonna, but it's like we got
Shut
for Sunday. Today's Thursday. Sunday they're gonna go to the bridal expo because they gotta hurry.
You have to,
There
again,
happens
like
to
I
be a
said,
bridal expo.
there does.
Yeah.
It says online 12 to 15 months ahead of time to book the venue. Because I even looked it up. I was like, am I doing it too soon? I'm not.
No,
I'm
you had to book
not.
Dar's birthday party in that big
3
room.
years in advance?
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody made fun
And
of
they
that.
thought you were marrying Dar.
Yeah. Yeah,
Which
that
is
was-
unusual because usually us two are married. So
Yeah.
Dar was getting married.
If you and I went to the expo together, oh God, everybody would
yeah,
think.
yeah.
Yeah.
that I had bad taste and was dating a tattooed girl.
I was waiting for that. I was waiting.
But I'm not. So anyway, now we'll start the movie. We will hit on this a little bit in a few minutes. But Gamera The Invincible is not that bad of a movie, okay? It's not a beautiful copy, but it's okay. Okay, so here we go. Section 1 of Gamera The Invincible.
I know what that's like.
My underwear lays right. Don't put that.
And insane.
I know. She shouldn't be wearing underwear. I'm thinking the same thing.
Don't put that in.
That is uncomfortable in
either.
jeans.
Yes, it is.
Oh!
It really, I mean, it sounds cool when a girl's wearing a dress and stuff, but when, wearing pants,
Oh my
it's like,
God, anything.
And they say a lot of times that the guys on TV, joke about they're not wearing
That's
underwear.
gross.
It's like, that's not comfortable.
And that's
It's
not healthy either.
It's not comfortable.
That would chafe.
It seems like it would.
Yeah.
Patty's going to do cast facts for Gamera, The Invincible. This looks like you got a lot of writing.
How do you read that?
I know.
With my eyes.
So light.
Yeah, we got to get her a good 19-cent Bic. Yeah, that's
Bic
what I
is
write
good.
with. Okay? Go ahead, Patty. Cast facts. Let you
All
take
right. Albert Decker played the Secretary of Defense.
Why does that name sound familiar?
Don't know.
Don't know? Okay, never mind.
He's best known for being in The Wild Bunch. The writer of The Wild Bunch said that Albert Decker was completely nuts. He was the most troubled person on the set of the movie. And he brought a 13-year-old woman and...
That's not a woman.
Okay.
He brought her to the set and told people it was his wife. They all knew it wasn't his wife.
I would think he was
But-
going to say it was his daughter or something and trying to
So
sneak.
was he married?
Yeah.
Oh.
And he told people he was a doctor and he was just outright lying and they all knew it.
So he was crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actors.
And that he told them that when he retired, he was going to go help poor Africans. It's like,
With magic. He was going to give them magic tricks for
I don't know.
Burt Wonderstone.
Yeah. I was like,
Yeah, you'll kind of get it a little bit. He was in politics. He was a state representative.
liar.
And he was a very big critic of Joseph McCarthy.
Who's
which
that?
During that time.
That was the guy that went after a lot of celebrities saying they were communists
Communist.
when they
I
were.
mean, they had
Oh,
big
that's
hearings
right, that's
and
Yeah,
everything.
it was all bull
And
crap.
because he was a very big critic of him, he actually ended up being blacklisted in Hollywood. And the only work he could get was on Broadway. They
Can
didn't
people
seem to
just
care.
not like people and it'd be okay?
Not in this day and age.
Not even now. You
still can't do it now.
Did you hold on? This kind of it's on topic but off topic. I know we don't really like Nicki Minaj. Okay, I get that.
Speak for yourself. I just
No,
say
but
she thinks
she's like
She was with Erica Kirk.
she was like talking the fact that
Oh
you
yeah,
know,
I seen that.
and
she
people
did
are like, "Oh, we signed a petition to get her deported." Wipe your butt with that. Oh my god. Yeah.
Oh.
It's like
Isn't she an American citizen?
yes.
You can't deport an
And
American
here's the thing.
citizen.
Why can't you like somebody and support them and people just shut their cake hole? Like
It's
why?
none of their business
No
who she
kidding.
likes.
It's like really.
Yeah.
I actually like her better now since she did that
I would
because
have guessed she would have been against.
I
it.
would have too. I just
Yeah.
thought that was. Yeah.
All right, so in 1968, his then fiance found him in his bathroom. He had hanged himself, and he was dressed in women's lingerie, and he was covered in explicit words and drawings in red lipstick. At first, the coroner said it was a suicide, but he could find nothing to corroborate that, and he ended up ruling it as an accidental death.
You don't accidentally hang yourself.
But
Well, they
the
were saying the
asphyxiation.
auto asphyxiation thing.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, yeah.
That's what they were claiming.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
So,
you
yeah.
said there were camera equipment and money missing.
Yes, camera equipment
So
and
somebody
money
robbed
missing,
him.
but there was no break-in in the house.
But what year was this?
1968.
Yeah, I think.
Probably
And
didn't
so
even
they
lock.
determined
Nobody
there was
locked.
no foul play.
When we were young, nobody locked their doors. We locking the front door? What are you locking the front door
You know
for?
what? We're really bad to not lock the apartment during the
Oh.
day, and so we do at night when we go to bed and everything.
During the day, if I'm here alone, my screen door is locked.
I think we've gotten comfortable not because of all the dogs.
Yeah, there's no way somebody's going to walk in there.
Yeah,
with
they're
them
gonna
dogs.
walk
Somebody
in
can
and-
walk in and shoot that dog before the
gonna
dog
have
can
to
even
shoot
get
3
to it.
dogs.
You're gonna have to shoot 3 dogs.
Bam,
and
bam,
me.
bam.
And
They
then
ain't
they're
gonna
shoot
sit
you.
still.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna sit still.
Yeah, they gotta be
They'll
prepared.
eat. Raven will eat the gun first. No,
Yeah.
not saying that's a good thing, but like I've noticed that we've done that, and I notice I need to get up and I need to lock it because
Yeah.
I'm too used to not locking
Are we
it.
cutting into your...
Sorry, other stories I'm
you
thinking
got
of.
more?
Yeah.
Okay.
So John Baragway, for some reason I didn't write down the character he played. I know it was one of the military people.
He was in Gamera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did a lot of TV stuff with many, many famous leading ladies like Carol Lombard. I remember seeing that name. A lot of them. But he's virtually unknown because all of the work he did in TV, the tapes have been lost or the shows were never recorded.
They lost a lot of Johnny Carson.
You had
And
said that.
and so
Yeah.
even though he did a lot of it, people really don't know who he is because it hasn't
Things didn't get cut.
can't be saved. And then the other one, Peter Fernandez, sorry I said that wrong. He played Dr. Hidaka. He was the voice of Speed Racer.
The cartoon.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
So,
Well, I told your mom too. I was looking at certain things too. One of the black military men in the office that had lines and stuff like that. He was one of the 4 cops that you would see on Trading Places.
Oh.
He was on Trading Places that many years later. you know?
Right?
Yeah.
Huh.
So, should we get back to the movie? Okay, we'll get back to the movie. Was that long or was that Nobody's talking today. I'll talk
You
to you.
answer yourself. That's why I find no point
Okay,
in.
we're going to get back
Yeah.
to the movie section 2 of Gamera because it's a long movie. Fast forward if you have the ability. Okay, here we go. And we're back. Yes, of course, Gamera is all linked to I say Toho, I don't know how everybody else, they did all the Godzilla, all the Ghidorah, all the monster movies, and of course, just happened to have, Dessa got me this.
I thought Dar got
Dar
it.
got it.
Dar got this?
Dar got
Yeah.
it.
I thought you got
No,
it.
Dar did.
Dar.
This is pretty on his toes for Dar.
Yeah, Dar did that.
Yeah,
that
he
wasn't
got,
me.
Okay, I thought it was
No,
her,
I'll
but
hold that up a little more.
it's a
Godzilla
birthday
party pack.
Yeah, it's a birthday party pack if you're a Godzilla
Well,
fan.
it shows on the back what all is in there.
No, we're gonna open it up.
Oh.
It's open.
Oh,
It's not locked or anything. So
napkins,
napkins of Godzilla.
bowls,
Get it to the camera a little bit closer there.
bowls,
Plates. Cups.
cute, straws.
Straws. Look at them straws, man.
Oh,
They
you
got
Oh,
put
the-
and you
those-
can put it on
got the
the
little-
on the straw.
What are these?
Probably a centerpiece.
You put it on a stick and then you can, oh, I got Godzilla here.
And that's probably like a streamer type thing.
Yeah, you hang it.
Yeah, all this stuff is in here, and then
Poster.
You're gonna wreck it.
I just can't pick it up. I have no fingernails.
Centerpiece?
Yeah.
It folds out, I believe.
Yeah.
folds out. But it has all this stuff in there, and it's all Godzilla shooting fire, our pal shooting fire out of his mouth. And yeah, it was. I didn't have to open it up; it was already open, so to speak. But yeah, this has just been sitting on a shelf in my room, and it's Godzilla. And since we were doing Gamera, which is a friend of Godzilla's, I thought I would show that. I do have a Godzilla ornament, I believe, a Christmas ornament. I do not know where that's at this time. It must be in another box. But okay, and I suppose everybody wants to know. I'm going to break right here. No, you talk to them for a minute.
What are we talking about?
Talk amongst yourself. Pick a topic. Tell them, because I'm going to ask next. I got to let him out.
Okay.
Tell them, each of you, your favorite Godzilla movie. Go.
I don't like Godzilla.
I was gonna say, have you ever watched Godzilla in your life?
I don't. No, I'm not. I don't like action.
Godzilla.
No. It's a great conversation.
No, we're gonna break it. We're breaking it here.
I've never.
No, I want them to see. I want everyone at
Sorry.
home to see the fools they are, not knowing,
I don't
not
like
liking
action.
Godzilla. Well, of course, everyone's favorite, if you're a really Godzilla fan, it is Destroy All Monsters. There's no question about it. It's
I like the
Destroy
one with baby Godzilla.
Destroy All Monsters.
Oh,
has Baby
okay,
Godzilla.
there you go.
It's not the only one, but
'Cause
that.
he-
Yeah,
I'm petrified.
Destroy All Monsters they've got all the monsters in it. I mean, they're all there. They all show up, and no, that is by far the best Godzilla movie. They all turn against us because of the aliens, but then they stop their mind controlling device, and then all the monsters that were mad at us due to the aliens, fight and protect us. See, so. And then they go back on Monster Island where they all live in a protected area, and they all have plenty of food and everything like that. But they don't do havoc around the world. But yeah, that is by far, I actually have that on DVD if I'm not mistaken. Not that you need, these days you don't need anything on DVD. You just don't.
I was cleaning out my closet
click.
and I have some of my DVDs. I'm not getting rid of those.
You got so many here, it isn't funny.
Shh, I'm just talking about my top
oh.
10 important ones that are in my closet.
You've got so many here, and your CDs, just...
We're not getting rid of those either, but they're staying here.
Out in the garage, just containers full.
Oh, don't act like there's containers and containers of my stuff.
It is. I'm saying.
Muchacho.
This is my garage. It's supposed to be.
I lived here too.
You don't no more. You're out.
How many of containers
Out.
are mom's?
None.
And she lives here, so don't give me that excuse.
She don't really have, because she don't have anything. We don't allow her to have any personal belongings.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, she's got 2 pianos, and they take up too much room in the house. So it's like, that's all you're getting. That's the only room you're
See?
getting.
So yeah, she
no
lives here
pianos.
because
If I don't
Yeah.
use it in a year, it's gone.
Okay, you haven't used that first piano and
She does. She
That's
uses it
my.
to-
That was
she-
my
What a
best.
lovely
she-
family.
That was my best
set
friend
things on
when
it.
I was a kid. So that would be like getting rid
gonna
of a
touch that?
Did it
family
talk,
member.
Did it talk to you?
No, but I talked to you.
Okay, that's concerning.
Oh, baby, let me play today good.
You're so stupid.
All right. So, the dog's outside, so I am going to, when we break here, I am going to have to actually take a break before we go on to the next move. This is section 3 coming up, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, we'll go on from section 3, and we'll take a slight break here. I'm going to have to take off my glove. Yeah. I don't know if everybody at home cares or knows this, but most bulldogs, when they go to the bathroom, you have to wipe them. Yes. It's an unfortunate side effect, because if you don't wipe them, some of their stuff is going to get on your
Some of their
floor.
stuff.
Yeah, and you don't want that. And this bulldog's really bad for it. So I have to wipe the bulldog day and night, day and night. She helps me a lot. None.
I didn't want the dog.
The woman, okay, I know a lot of you are going to get mad about this, but I'm going to tell you, she doesn't even kiss our bulldog. Doesn't even kiss him. How
I
can you
had
not
to
kiss a bulldog?
put a dog down that was my best friend, and ever since then,
Okay.
I
do you
said
know
I
how
would
many
never
dogs
get
I've had to
close
put
to a
down?
dog again.
Unfortunately,
It hurts every
I'm
time.
not
It hurts
doing
every
it.
time. But
Nope.
she, you know.
But in her defense, Panic does not kiss back.
No,
Not doing
he
it.
does everybody but me, the guy that takes care of him. You know, so.
He licks my nose.
But yeah, so we're gonna take a. You're not gonna notice it. Slight break here. And I have to clean him up, and then you watch section 3 while I'm doing this, okay? You'll probably wish you were switching places with me if you actually watch it. Okay, here we go, section 3 of Gamera The Invincible. All right, you just watched section 3, or fast forward to section 3 of Gamera The Invincible, and I cleaned up the bulldog. He's in his cage. He's not locked in his cage. We don't lock him in his cage. Oh, that's not true. When we vacuum, we have to. If he's in the house, we have to, because he has heard the vacuum before. So, yes. Okay, starting off the section. I'm wearing my I got a lot of new shirts for Christmas. This is one of them I got. This is my Penny Dreadful Scary, what does that say?
Wicked Scary Movies.
Yeah, Penny Dreadful. If you're horror host people, you know who Penny Dreadful is. She's been around for a long time. I think she disappeared for several years. The YouTube channel hasn't had any activity on it for many, many years, but I think she's coming back. I don't quote me on that, but I think she's reappearing back in the public eye in some way. Seems like, don't quote me on that, but I think she is. I was always slightly attracted to Penny Dreadful. I will tell you, she's a bigger red-haired girl, and I was somewhat attracted to her a little bit. I like bigger girls. And then when I've researched a lot of you horror hosts out there, and I found out she was transgender, and she's a guy. I did not know that.
That means she did a pretty freaking good job. You didn't.
I did not know that she was a guy, and the person, her spouse, was a girl trying to be a guy.
So they were
both trying to be the opposite sex. Now that guy that I'm speaking of, girl that I'm speaking of, passed away a few years ago. If I recall from like I said, I've researched a lot of horror hosts, and I think her mate passed away. But I don't know what she's doing right now. I don't know if she's actively doing anything or not. But with all that being said, I like Penny Dreadful anyways. But all that being said, several years ago, let me tell you a little story. And it involves these two. Let me tell you a little story. A few years ago.
You talking about the mall incident?
Yes, we were at Hot Topic, okay? We were at the mall at Hot Topic.
This was a long time ago.
And you got to keep in mind that my wife doesn't care that I look at other girls, because I'm a big time perv, and I love blondes, and my wife always had the best blonde hair and the longest blonde hair, and she was always the hottest, okay? So she didn't care if I seen other women, and said, "Ooh, baby, look at that." She didn't care about that. It meant nothing to her. We were at the mall. All three of us were at the mall at Hot Topic. If you're familiar with Hot Topic, it tends to get used to get some of the odd crowd in there. So not so much now, because it's more of a Justin Bieber crowd. But,
they do have Bieber.
But these guys, we were all in there, little crowd and stuff. These guys pointed out, hey, not knowing, okay, they didn't know. Hey, look at that blonde over there. She had long blonde hair, short skirt and everything. She dressed like a real tramp, like I would normally like. They pointed this out so I could look at her. Then, unbeknownst to all of us, then she turns around and it wasn't a she.
It's a man, baby.
It was a man. It was a man, boy, whatever you want to call it, male, with a long blonde wig on and dressed like a slutty girl, and they were pointing out the transgender girl, guy, whatever, to me.
That was hilarious.
So, yeah, they got a big kick out of it.
I think he was more of a transvestite.
Yeah.
A sweet transvestite?
Sexual Transylvania.
I don't know. I don't know either. But yeah, they were nice enough to point out the trans Vestite,
welcome.
transgender, whatever you want to
The
call it.
trans.
Yes,
person.
whatever
Yes.
that person
You're
was.
welcome.
And on those lines, okay, this is for a viewer, especially at home. Jessica, okay, I'm gonna say a line. I'm not gonna say where it's from. You, when I come back on the second thing, you gotta have the answer to me. Okay, you ain't gonna be able to answer, but you know what I'm talking about. This is from a movie, and it has to do with someone being attracted to a female and then finding out they're a male. And this guy says to this other main character guy, and I promise to take her on a picnic. He says it like that. I promise to take her on a picnic. Tell me what movie that's from. Okay, Jessica, you got a job to do here. If you might already know. You might already know.
Should we know? Because I don't.
She might, but you wouldn't.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Then I don't feel bad.
Yeah,
for not knowing.
yeah. But yeah, I promised to take her on a picnic. And he's talking about a male that was dressed like a female in this movie. Jessica, you probably already know. So we're going to show you section 4 of Gamera, and then we'll wrap this show up with, we're going to be boozing it up and everything like that. So, yeah. All right, here we go. Section 4, wrapping it up. Okay, I'm sure Jessica has the answer now. I'm not going to say to the very end what the answer of that is. I'm going to still let her stew in her own juices. Yeah, she probably knew right away, didn't you, Jessica? So yeah, so there were they say on Google that there were 12 Gamera movies made, but I counted 13. So I say there's 13 Gamera movies. And you know, when we talk about weird monsters, you know, you think of Godzilla as being, it makes sense. Godzilla's a tough, you know, he's a big, but a turtle, not so much. But Mothra, that's one step even further. It's like, we're going to make something tough and monstery. What about a moth?
I actually think a turtle is weirder. I'm not even gonna
I don't know. I think, and then I got to thinking, like, on Destroy All Monsters and a couple of other movies, Mothra is not even actually in moth form in those movies. She's the caterpillar.
You know it's a she.
It's a girl.
How do you know?
Who said?
A guy's
Are
not
you
named-
assuming
there's
her
not-
gender?
There's not a guy named Mothra. I mean,
There's guys named Jewel. That doesn't mean anything.
believe me, Mothra is a girl. It's a girl.
Have you
It's
Googled
obvious.
it?
It's obvious. Mothra is a girl.
Have you
And the
Googled
two Japanese twin girls that sing to Mothra. You know how they do?
Mothra!
Yeah, Mothra. Like that.
my.
But yeah, she's not even a moth in those movies. She's in the I guess you would say larva form, the worm form in those movies. She's not even a moth. On later movies, they made many Mothra movies, especially newer ones. She was a moth then. And, you know, makes sense. But in those movies where they, you know, she's Mothra, she's not a moth. You know, she's a caterpillar.
Well,
Caterpillar.
Yeah, that's not gonna be.
Yeah.
That would not make sense.
And just, I don't know. I thought it was weird. I just thought it was weird. Okay. It is New Year's, and we have Welch's sparkling passion fruit mango. Deza said she had to have passion fruit mango,
gotta
and
be-
she wasn't drinking it.
It's got to be better than that
Yes.
raspberry.
Can anybody open this? Because I don't have the ability to peel. I don't have fingernails. I bite my fingernails, guys. So
They say that's a stress thing.
it's not. Even though I'm always stressed. I'm always stressed. And being it was right the very next day after we were down there, and they had out all the
We've had Valentine's Day
candy
stuff.
out, and I said we need to buy this because of in the spirit of sweet love that she got. That's for her.
Oh, I was hoping I was going to get to eat that.
That is for her for
Ew, no.
now nobody can drink off the bottle. We got our own personal cups. I wrote our names on all of them.
Did you actually?
No, I didn't.
Oh,
I can imagine.
Oh,
it.
you want me to
Can you?
pour?
Oh, you want me to do it?
No, I can.
Just a little.
I'm going to
Okay.
say this for Mason. You guys won't get it. Free pour! Free pour!
I don't-
Supernatural convention, you won't get it.
Do they
He'll
say
get
free
it.
pours there?
No, it's a long story,
Okay.
but he'll get it.
You want a cup? Patty, I will pour your cup. Okay, you hold it.
Are we gonna do a new year, new me
It's really
crap?
strong, guys. Man, you can smell it from a mile away. It smells like you just peeled an orange or something. It's strong. Dar likes mango.
Shot.
Dar likes mango, right? Dar's a mango guy, isn't he?
Yeah, because Coraline was into mango.
Oh. Yeah, this stuff is strong. You can smell it, man.
I already drank it.
Oh. No.
Dang, she just chugged that thing.
She got lipstick all over the cup. Now what are we going to do with the cup? Yeah. It's very strong. It is sparkling, so it's got the fizz in it, but
It's not good.
it's not really that good,
I can't even eat my chocolate
I
right
didn't have a
now.
problem with it.
I mean, it's drinkable. It's not raspberry or anything crazy.
That's better than what we had.
Raspberry
I can't
was a lot
even eat
worse.
this right
What
now,
color
'cause
was the raspberry pour when you poured it? And what color was it? Was it blue? Was it
Red.
purple?
Red.
Was it red? Oh,
Raspberries
no.
are red.
No, when
Not
you get when you,
blueberry,
no when you
raspberry.
get a raspberry snow cone, it's blue.
This ain't a snow cone.
Well, I'm just saying it's blue. So
Raspberries. Okay.
I'm sorry, but snow cones are blue.
Do you want me to make the geese sound?
Okay, this is my Killer Clowns hat that I have worn on this show before. And I cannot no longer wear this in public anymore thanks to my friend Gary Busey. I don't know if you know Gary Busey. He's been around for a lot of years. He's mentally unstable.
Since he had a motorcycle accident without a helmet
I would love to
on.
say that was the reason, but if you look back
Yeah, he was a little
in
weird
Gumball
before
Rally,
that.
that's the first time I really knew Gary Busey.
He was acting though.
I
Was
don't
he?
know. It's one of those situations where it's amazing how much the actor ends up being like that character. Gary Busey is like the character
Okay,
in Gumball
maybe
Rally.
I can still eat it.
But he did a video, and he had
Look up
this,
the geese video.
Yes, he had this hat on, and he did a short video reel on what geese sound like when they're flying across the sky, basically, and just he looked like and seemed like an actual kook, but he had this hat on. Now, you know, if I go out in public in this hat anywhere, people are going to say, hey, isn't that the hat?
They'll say, make the geese sound.
Yeah, isn't
Oh my
that
God,
the
that
nutball
would
war?
be great.
Because I like Killer Clowns, but Gary Busey kind of ruined the hat because he had that on. You know, he did, and he looked like a nut. But Gary Busey, you know, didn't he actually argue against wearing helmets
Yes.
with a motorcycle, and then he got in a
Yes.
motorcycle wreck
That's karma.
and hit his head on the
That's
curb or
karma.
something. Yeah, something like that. I don't think it harmed him in any way. He was already like this. It's totally. So Gary, if you're watching right now, we think you were like this beforehand. If you want to unsubscribe, Gary, I totally understand. I understand completely. Some people are eating chocolate when other people don't have chocolate. Yeah, we got her that because it's so heartwarming that that she's engaged. She's engaged now, and it's just our little girl's finally engaged.
I'll be 42 when I get married.
Yes, we won't say the number of times this has happened before, but it may or may not have happened before. You can figure that out on your own.
But Dar likes this one.
Dar does like this one, and
He speaks highly of this one, and
yeah.
that's rare.
he didn't always like the other ones if there were more than one. And I'm including his actual father in that group.
He loves his freaking dad.
Yeah, well.
We all make mistakes.
Yes, we do. We do. So you watched the entire movie. This is our New Year's Day show. And it is actual New Year's Day. You have it in your teeth and everything. Teeth.
Mine are fine.
I don't know why. I don't know how they can be. I would have chocolate in between. I've only got 3 teeth, and
That's
that'd be
why it'd be even.
yeah, gaps that big in between, and somehow I get a piece of you know. Yeah, I don't know how it happens. I mean, when I eat popcorn, and I do quite often eat popcorn,
Okay.
I have to go in there and clean my teeth with flossing stuff for like 25 minutes. I mean, it's just...
It gets full kernels.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
when I eat chips and stuff, it'll get in my crack too real bad.
When you get older, your teeth, too, even when you have good teeth, they separate a little bit.
Seriously?
Oh, yeah, it's just a part of getting older. Your teeth separate. Your
One of the many joys
your
of
gums,
getting
your
older.
gums recede down a little bit, and your teeth separate a little bit. And when you lose teeth, like I have, it lets your other teeth.
So
spread
Aaron
out.
already has gaps. So you're saying those gaps are going to
We're going to get bigger. Yes, that's just it's part of the way it is. Yeah.
That
So
would go-
Jessica, you can talk more if you want.
I'm just making fun of
Get-
Aaron's
Aaron?
baldness and gap teeth.
Yes, bold people, hey. Yeah.
What is it if you're a dude and you have luscious hair? It's like that's part of your.
Yeah. I did
Now-
have luscious hair once when she married me, but I don't anymore.
Now I gotta say, Mason's dad has a full head of hair, but isn't it the mom's dad?
That
Oh, he's
they
bald.
say it passes the
Crap.
gene, so
Okay,
yeah,
crap. Never mind.
that's
I
what
would
it
say
is.
but his dad's
My
got hair,
mom's
too.
dad was bald.
I would say Mason's dad and his dad, their hair's fine, but yeah,
Yeah,
Grandpa Moss not
supposedly.
so much.
So I'm hoping you don't pass it to Dar. I'm not seeing Dar's 20. At 20, you could tell I was starting to recede. Yes, I was.
Yeah.
I don't really see that in Dar right now. So hopefully
Any
you-
hair Dar loses is because he rips it out of his own
He brushes
head
his
'cause
hair
of the
like
way
I
he
do.
brushes it.
Yeah.
No, but all the Yoders pretty much have,
have
hair.
So I'm hoping Dark gets to keep his. Okay, Jessica, we're going to close this out, and I'm sure you know what movie that's from. It is from Zorro the Gay Blade. The Alcalde actually says that to, what's his name in real life? George Hamilton, blanking out. Yeah, the real Zorro. He was going to. He says that about his twin brother, who in the show is named Bunny Wigglesworth. I have actually called the dog that sometimes.
You've called me that.
Yeah, Bunny Wigglesworth.
It's amazing
But,
the different names we call the dogs.
Yes, yes. But anyway, Jessica, I'm sure you knew what that was, probably right off the bat. But yeah, the Alcalde, one vegetable, one flower. Yeah,
Thank you.
you know what I'm talking about. So, I'm a big George Hamilton fan. I like George Hamilton still to this day. Mr. Tan, he's tan
Good
all
teeth,
the time.
too.
He's always
Excellent
tan,
teeth.
always tan, and he's got hair. He's still got his hair
He's got good teeth too.
You got
Teeth
hair,
are very
teeth.
important.
and tan. So yeah. So with that being said, we'll wrap up our holiday New Year's Day show, and I can take her home. You got any more cleaning you got to do?
I always am cleaning.
More
I
cleaning?
don't not.
More
I
cleaning?
don't not clean.
Okay. And we don't really have any plans. She has to go back to work tomorrow for one day, in case there are burials tomorrow. She works
I have
at the,
two.
She is a cemetery administrator for real, and she
I work with dead people.
she really does. I mean, I know this is a spook show, but she actually does work at the cemetery. Yeah, 2 burials tomorrow, which
And one Saturday.
she's not there on Saturday though.
Nope.
They're gonna have to bury that person without her. Yeah. Okay. So we will let you go, and we will see you on our next show. And I'm not going to announce what it is, even though I know, but I'm not going to say what it is because something might happen to me. So I was up at midnight though last night. She was up at midnight, 10:30. Here we got the 10:30.
I
That
had
was
to
late.
go to work yesterday. I had to get up
That was,
early.
believe me, 10:30 is a late night for her. That I don't know how she made it that late. I don't know.
Either.
But yeah, 10:30. But I was up with the bulldog at midnight, so I was actually up, and she was up, and Dar got home way sooner, and yeah, he didn't party as much. What was his excuse for not doing anything? I mean, I
He-
thought they would.
They just went to IHOP. It was, oh God.
I thought he'd go to David's. He'd been going to David's for all week.
It was like Nick, Carson, and Bryce. That was it. That were at
Oh.
IHOP, I believe.
Oh wow.
The main core
Yeah,
group.
I guess.
Now, yeah.
Okay, well, we'll see you next time on Spook Show Gravy, and yeah, it seemed like there was something else I wanted to talk about, though, but I don't remember what it was. Now, a year from now,
I hate
mark your
you.
calendars, a year from now, I had to actually mark down some things today, nothing really exciting, that went into public domain as of today. But next year, at this time, Dracula, the first real genuine Dracula, and Frankenstein, the real Frankenstein, go into
Public domain.
Fall into public domain.
Public domain.
Yes. So we will be showing a year from now, maybe a couple days after this, but we will be showing in the month of January, a year from now, Dracula and Frankenstein, the real ones, the originals that got this started, because they fall into public domain. We can't pass that up. No, sir. No, sir.
No.
We can't. And so you'll be seeing us. So mark your calendars and get ready. And yeah, anything else? No. And you know what the coolest part of it all is? She still won't be married by that time. Frankenstein will fall into public domain, and she still won't be married.
That is valid. That is very
Yes.
valid.
And if her ring had actual meat on the skin and stuff, it would all have been ate away from decay because it's so long before she gets married. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. So yeah, we will be putting some footage of her nuptials, so to speak, on our show when that time does come. So mark your calendars for that. You're gonna have to go way up on the calendar thing on that, though. Way up.
I'm doing it properly.
Yes, proper.
We're not used to proper. We're used to like 6 to 8 months getting married.
Yes.
That's actually not normal.
Hurry. We knew each other for 3 months and got married. 3 months. But then we got remarried at 30. So you realize that's almost 20 years ago that we got
Yeah, because
remarried.
Dar was little.
Yeah,
And I
held Dar
so
walking down the aisle. I
Yeah.
can't hold him now. Yeah,
He can hold you.
Yeah, he could hold me, but yeah. But yeah, it's been almost 20 years.
wild.
So yeah,
That
it's
is
weird. And
wild.
we still have his wedding suit hanging up on the wall in there. Can't
Yeah.
wear it anymore either.
No.
Sad. He really wants to wear it. Okay, we'll let you go. We'll see you next time on. These people
Just do
They
it.
don't even want to. They don't want to participate or anything like that. So yeah. So we'll see you next time on Spook Show Gravy. Creature features. Why they don't do anything? They're not getting paid. They're not getting any pay money for this either. No pay money. And if they're not going to work, no pay money. They're going to have to walk around with holes in their pants. I think you know what I'm talking about. Yes. Okay. See you next time.